So I've already verified the doctor's orders and gathered all of my equipment, and so now we're going to go in and get Mr. Johnson here set up on a CPAP machine. Hi, Mr. Johnson. My name's Brandon. I'm a respiratory care student. I'm coming in here today to get you set up on a CPAP machine for you. We're going to take you off of that nasal cannula, and hopefully we can try to get your oxygen levels a little bit more steadier than what they have been. So while I get things set up, I'm just going to get this pulse ox put on your finger and get this machine set up for you. And I'm just going to hold this up to your face, Mr. Johnson. I'm going to have you just slightly open your mouth. I'm going to test for a good fit for a mask for you. Looks like that's a little small. Awesome. That medium looks like it's going to fit you perfectly. Testing the exhalation ports. So Mr. Johnson, I'm just going to hold this up to your face just so you can kind of feel how that's coming out of the mask for you. And then whenever you're ready, I'm going to get this secured to your face, all right? Okay, I'm going to take this nasal cannula off of you. And I'm just going to apply a little bit of pressure right onto your face. Does that feel all right for you, Mr. Johnson? Yeah, awesome. Okay, and then just for the purposes of this video, so I can get some good pressures and measurements, I'm going to hook this up to a test log, and Isabella's going to be doing my breathing for me. So I've got Mr. Johnson set up at 5 centimeters of pressure, and it looks like our... Oh, and I also have him set up on 100% for his FiO2. My alarms, I'm going to have him at 7 for the high pressure and 3 for the low pressure. Looks like he's doing a minute ventilation of about 10. So I'm going to have his low minute ventilation alarm set at 8. And then for his high frequency alarm is going to be set at 45 since he's doing about 35 breaths per minute currently. And then I'm going to have him down at 14 for the low respiratory rates. And then apnea, I'm going to have at 20 seconds for the apnea alarm. And all of that looks pretty good. It looks like he's pushing about 300 milliliters for his tidal volume right now. So we'll definitely be able to check that later. And then again, I've got him at 5 centimeters of water pressure for his baseline. And Mr. Johnson, looks like our oxygen saturation is already starting to go up a little bit, so that's doing awesome. I am going to just feel for your pulse and see how that heart rate is doing, see if it matches up with what I'm seeing here. that's been about a minute. Looks like we are sitting at a little bit more comfortable of a heart rate as well. And then I'm just going to take a listen to you and see how your lungs are sounding. I'll get a couple deep breaths from you. And I'm going to listen to your backside. Alright, well, you are starting to sound a lot better, Mr. Johnson. It looks like you look like you're having an easier time breathing as well. So I am going to go and get some of this stuff put in the chart, and then I'm going to check on you here in about 30 minutes. Is there anything else I can do for you today? No? All right. Well, like I said, I'll be back to check on you here in a little bit.